Hi there, Dave Temple here, live from Nashville for Indies. Featuring Upstairs Party.
Going on and you can't come. Somebody I don't know gonna give me some. Gonna dance all night like I'm Fred Astaire.
With your special guest host, Santiago Cirillo
Just
and
don't matter,
Alex Van Zeelandt.
'cause no one's there. She's all
You could be responsible for helping to discover the next Led Zeppelin, the next Pink Floyd.
Hi, I'm Santiago Cirillo,
And I'm Alex Van Zeelandt.
and we're here to support a great new TV show called Indies.
I mean, can you imagine what music would be like without people like the Eagles,
Oh my God, the Rolling Stones.
Ozzy Osbourne? I mean, what would happen? Little known fact of the music industry is that there used to be A&R people. A&R people used to go out and discover new acts. That way the artists did not feel that they had to put forth all their energies into anything other than their music.
What we're trying to do is bring out the music that's been hidden for so many years. A lot of independent artists and musicians and writers are being hid under the carpet, or their work is being stolen. There's a lot of things going on, but we are here to support the independent artists.
The great thing about independent music is that it leaves room for new artists to be discovered that haven't been controlled by the major corporations that buy these artists. A lot of creativity has been taken from these artists because of the fact that major record labels have decided to get so involved that they buy and own these groups' souls. It's kind of like what happened to Buster Keaton when he signed with MGM. When Buster Keaton signed with MGM, all his creative rights were stripped from him. That is what has happened in the music industry.
There's a lot of great musician in history that's also being taken away from us. These artists all started with music at their house. You can have like Owen Bradley. the man
Garage
that
band.
Yeah, that's how it all starts, you know, and we're losing it. We're getting away from that. Everything starts with a song.
Okay, there you go. I can't do that. Now do it. Ready? You ready? You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Monkeys with guns and money, gonna need a bigger cage. Monkeys with guns and money, can't we act our age? Kill that lion, poison.
Music is important because we all sing in the shower or into a
I do.
phone.
I don't drop the soap though. Anyway, so what we're trying to do is get a great crowdfunding together so we can bring back the music, so we bring back the independent artists, so we can tell their story, show all their trials and tribulations and the way that they get to throw a great show, whether it's at your local honky tonk, your little small bar, or your huge stadiums.
MTV used to be music television. Now it's reality network television with a little bit of music at 3 a.m. That is basically what has happened to the music industry.
Yep. It's selling products. It's telling stories that we don't want to hear. We always had poetic stories in music.
I'm Patrick Cronin. I'm a professor of theater at East Tennessee State University. I worked for almost 30 years in New York and LA and did over 200 television shows and films. I was a regular on 11 series, starting with Alice, All in the Family, Star Trek, Seinfeld, Night Court, Home Improvement.
We are producing a pilot for a show called Indies that's going to feature independent musicians, filmmakers like Dalton Stout, and artists. How do you feel about a show like that? Do you think it's something that's needed?
Well, I think it's something people will be interested in. My daughter's an independent folk singer. She goes around and works at Willow Tree and Capone's, and so yeah, I think there'd be a lot of interest.
So
Terrific.
We're trying to get enough of a budget for about 14 episodes, and we're probably
Wonderful.
going to shoot it right here. So maybe you could be a part of that. We'd love to have you.
I'd love to help you out. I'd love to be here.
Done deal. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. My
Great
pleasure.
talking.
Good luck.
Talk about a lot of independent and pretty much cutting the middleman out and so forth, and a lot of the great technology that's trying to bring out a lot of these independent artists, musicians, writers, and so forth. This show is basically based to do that, to go into the basement, to go into the garage bands, to promote them, to help them out and show that the variety of talent is out there in music and
Definitely.
writing. So what do you think about this show doing something like that? How do you feel about it?
I think this show is, I don't think it could be timed any better. Anybody I know and have known in this industry for many years, new or young, old, whatever, from Boston to Florida to LA, they all say the same thing, which is that they hate what's being pushed mainstream.
Right.
I don't know anybody that I play music with or enjoy playing with or know that's in the music industry that enjoys what's most popular on iTunes or any of those other venues. So they look for stuff that they can't find in other places. And my thought is that, you know, if we were able to get this show out there and people to watch it on a weekly basis or something, it would just open the door so people would know where to find it.
We're like the Netflix of music, baby.
I'm insulted. He doesn't like Billboard 100.
Oh no!
You know what? Let's be completely honest here. I think all of us are sick of what has become mainstream.
Right. I mean, everything starts good to pitch out, you know, and eventually, like American Idol and all them shows, is pretty much selling a product.
Right.
You know, instead of letting that person be their talent or letting that talent express to the world, you know, what they've learned and so forth. People like you, man, that's what we need. That's exactly what we need, and I appreciate you coming to the show, brother.
Thanks for having me.
Hiya!
My bag is packed on the floor. I got my guitar by the door. I'll load 'em up and I'll be on my way.
Bring in the crowdfunding.
Be a part of what we want to consider the music revolution of 2016.
It's 2 a.m. and where are your children? We're here on set with no dose and a lot of alcohol.
That's how you're really going to get to know the minds behind the music.
Yeah. Okay. Are we rolling? Is this all rolling? Oh my God! Support this TV show.
Indies is brought to you by Indies. We're just like you, independent musicians, artists, filmmakers, authors, and songwriters who want to bring the art that lives in everyone to life and share it with the world without having to sacrifice their own ownership or rights to the art they create. Let's get the painters painting again, the writers writing, and the musicians playing for everyone to enjoy. This is David Temple saying head to www.gofundme.com/Indies Show to help shine the spotlight on these amazing independent artists from around the world. That's /. This is David Temple saying head to gofundme.com/Indies Show to help shine the spotlight on these amazing independent artists from around the world.
distant shore, sing cries of a mourn. Lost on a redemption raft, tossed by the sea of love. Set sail for the port of call, but there's bad news. Yeah, wild women, they don't get the blues.
Support this TV show.